Hello. Time for Nuke, Nuke, and more Nuke. Well, just actually one Nuke.
Yep.
This time. We've had it where it's like 3 nukes, go! And our observer wants to leave the building, but we don't let him. We chain him down so he can't go anywhere, and he must observe. It's the only thing he can do. But this time, it's just 1 nuke, and it's going to be between EnVy and G2. So the French derby, I suppose, and they're both playing from Northern Arena. So as Janko mentioned, they're all in one room together. So we should expect, some good quality, LAN quality, potentially, Counter-Strike from them.
I don't know if you can call a game on Nuke a derby. I mean, how do you feel about Nuke at the moment? Do you feel strongly about it, or are you just,
I think everyone sucks on Nuke. I think everyone sucks on Nuke. Apart from maybe like 2 or 3 teams, I think no one really is really good, like very good on there, because a lot of maps, it takes a while for them to get developed, and people don't play Nuke that much still. Like, they still don't play that much. It's only really cropped up and has been played much, much more very recently. So if you're not a team that's like Dignitas, where you study maps and you really work hard to make structures on them, like a lot of other teams play, practice maps more loosely, and so it takes longer for improvement there. So like, they want to copy other teams more. But we'll get back into this maybe later. And by that, I mean, probably never will. And already we have a 4 versus 5 for the likes of G2. They are going to be able to answer back. They have amazing pistoling players, but the one goes down. That's nice for EnVy.
Nice. Right then, how do the CTs deal with this? How do they get back into the game? They've got a man advantage, make it. Oh, no, just the one. SIXER. Oh, wow, okay. Where did everyone go? All the teams are dead apart from Happy, who can still do this. Oh, man, he's going to get fully ruined. Shot out of space by a body. The retake is real. G2 get the pistol.
Two MP9s. What else you got, GT? What else you got? A Mag 7. Ooh. Oh, we're gonna get to see Scream pop. He loves to do that. He loves to shoot people in the face. That's what he does. He gets paid money to do that. He gets paid a lot of money to do that, and he's good at doing it, which is good because he gets paid a lot of money to do it. So EnVy now with the Deagles going outside, looking to see what picks they can get, and we'll have to see if they can do a good job with the opportunity. Oh my god. Oh man, what do you do against that? Not much. It's a good start for EnVy.
It is indeed. But can they capitalize on this? That is the Q. That is the big Q. Just realized there's no point looking at the map overview. Oh man. EnVy. Our EnVy back, the EnVy of old. The deagling French side. Doing terrible things to human beings on Nuke. It's a good start from Smiths, but there's a long way to go for G2 to get back into this game. The bomb's getting planted by SIXER of Apex towards the double doors, and he's going into what is may end up being the Molotov position. No mollies for the G2 side on this occasion, though. Smiths doesn't know what to do. NBK is allowed to fish. Smith is just standing there as a slightly moving target. 3 to the 2 on G2. Body can't get into position, and the smoke's not in the right place either. RpK may surely go down. Very patient attempt there with an MP9 at distance, but the MP9 sucks at distance, and therefore he will not prevail. That's a lovely shot from Apex. No spam required, just a one shot there. Same from NBK as well. Nasty aimers here, and yeah, Smith's got ruined on ramp. There we go, 2 AKs, M4 coming out for Apex. Well, coming out, he picked it up in the previous round. Everything going well for EnVy. Good spot. G2 on the force buy, but it's not the strongest for force buys. On the old Nuke, you could aim above the box people would commonly peek on, and just shoot him in the face as they go for an innocent peek.
Innocence. Oh. Smoke is stuck in his helmets. So GT looking to get the damage on outside, but there's nobody there. EnVy's done a good job at avoiding, circumventing what's going on over there. and they'll make their way likely into the lower bomb site from this perspective, which is really nice because they can keep the open ranges. With that, they get a plant down, they can fall back into some really solid ranges. Scream. There's one. That was a bit easy for Scream. What is he going to pick up, actually? Is it an AK? Yeah, it is. So this round is not over yet. There's no kit, so they've got to be hurried. They will be hurried. Oh, wow. Okay, everyone going into the close spaces here for EnVy. They're coming in. I mean, you're loving these engagements. Oh, my God, we get a team kill as well from Scream. He will go down as well. One-on-one here for Apex, and surely shox realizes his position. The very exposed plant, he's got no kit. Apex, you got to peek at some you got to peek at some point. Please don't allow this to happen. Please don't allow this to happen. shox with balls, massive balls there. Brazen play. Just holds it. James, he held a full 10-second defuse. He held a full on the elevated plant.
That is
you got to peek at some point.
the 10-second hero diffuse. Such is life sometimes. Such is life.
He's not even trying to aim at the vent. He's just like...
I think he'd come off. I don't think he could afford to try. Oh, NBK just holding an angle through the hut. Body peeks from main and gets shot in the jaw. Great start for EnVy in this round. After a round is stolen away from G2, maybe they can claw one back again. Maybe these two teams will continue to trade.
Oh man, that was crazy. Well, EnVy will be in to Secret. There should be a man there though. Is it shox? Where is shox? Is there a guy stuck on CT? Why is Smith standing on CT? Oh, okay. I thought he was like AFK, but he's actually in a. This is when are you ever gonna check that? That's really insane. What an angle with the AK there. But he is being completely circumvented. He's very, very far away from everyone. The T's will make their way down to the B bomb site. And there's nothing all that much that G2 can do from this perspective. shox as a smoke. This is the position that you need to put the smoke down on. So many teams, they just smoke off the vents and allow free passage to control room. shox did let one guy through, but he should be able to control the traffic. RpK comes in from vents. Very nice trio of kills.
Happy emerging through the smoke. No defuse attempts coming in just yet. NBK's got a good position on control. In the meantime, Happy's doing his best to stay alive, but he'll get caught with grenades in his hands. RpK clearing house, and that will be another round in the bag for G2. 3 AKs picks up on the 3 remaining players as well. That's a lovely bonus for the CT side. That's the first pick of the round. NBK just waiting for bodyy to present himself and indeed get bodied.
So it's a bit weird to call this one. Is G2 going to take a lead now? Do you feel like one of these teams should have an edge? I mean, G2, EnVy have had a bit of resurgent form recently. KennyS has been doing well. EnVy are on a T side.
Well, I mean, G2 picked this map from 5 options. So, and bearing in mind they played Cash last time in a style of game that these two teams would play against each other on a map such as Cash, I feel like whoever picks this map at the current stage of Nuke should have an edge.
I agree. I think that's cool. I think that's a good way to go with it. EnVy are causing all kinds of havoc, but it should be okay. Bomb will go down though, so nice bonus to the economy. That's a really good round from EnVy. A really good round. They didn't have much going into it, but they managed to make the most of it. Wow, there's gonna be that is a lot of defuses, James, already.
All the defuses.
Literally all the defuses so far. 4 bombs down, 4 defuses. That's kind of crazy. That's a lot of money for EnVy, but still not yet winning the rounds. Look at this buy. KennyS, will he get it? Will we welcome him to the scoreboard in this round? Will he be welcomed?
He's on his way outside. He would like to be welcomed. Again, KennyS, it seems almost normal for him to start the proceedings with AWP no armor at this point. Just the 1 HE on the CT side at the moment, and the 2 Molotovs. I don't recall if Molotovs do more damage when you don't have Kevlar. It should do the same because you're not being shot with a Molotov. It's on the floor, so you should not be impacted by Kevlar's. So, or Kevlar, plural, whatever. So the HE is the only thing he needs to worry about, which has been deployed. Smith's on this nasty angle again. Look how much stuff he's hiding behind as well.
He loves it, doesn't he? And he's got the silencer as well. That guy has no idea where he died from. There's just no way you know where you died from there.
You would assume someone was standing above you or something, depending on the position of the rest of your teammates. Anyway, we've got more players being lost for EnVy. shox with his smoke once again. Spot's happy. Does he see? Oh, he sees SIXER as well. Look at the movement there. Not making it easy to get a headshot onto shox, but Kenny S is going to get his first kill of the round, of the game, in fact. How does the bomb go down now? Kenny's the last man. Ooh, missing the shot. RpK baiting with the second shoulder peek. And then it's easy after that. Picks up the AWP for his teammate. We'll go to Scream on this occasion. Why has he dropped the AWP to Scream? Is this a thing now?
Maybe.
Why would Scream AWP over SmithZz? I mean, one would assume it's a positional thing.
Maybe they're going to swap or something after the timing.
Well, the Screamer's at the back of the... He was at the back.
Okay, don't know. Maybe it's like, give me the AWP. I want to AWP. I want to play AWP now.
I mean, maybe if Scream feels like the map doesn't suit his style, I don't know. This is something. It's hard to make an assumption as to why Scream would be suddenly AWPing.
Maybe he's been practicing AWP, James. He wants to be a more complete player. He's made a lot of strides in the last year, actually, as a player, I would say. Maybe this is the final stage.
Yeah, I know, but SmithZz is the AWPer.
I know.
It's not so much about Scream, it's about SmithZz.
Yeah. Well, SmithZz is just sniping with the M4 James from the CT spawn, so he's happy. He's just going to sit there for the rest of the half at CT spawn. He's obviously he's moved forwards now. We do have a 3 versus 2 on our hands, but the bomb is down. And EnVy, they're having a bit of a hard time of it at the moment. The bomb is fairly recoverable, though, in that position. They just have to deal with one player. Oh, Peak comes in, Apex fast. Happy on the lurk as well. Scream and Happy winning their respective 1 versus 1s. The AWP will be claimed back for Kenny S, one would imagine. Yes, indeed. His magic stick has been returned to him, James.
Where's the AWP on the CT side? It's disappeared. There is no more AWP. Screams back to the rifle. That is very strange to me. I would love to find out why that is a thing. Although I'm going to pay more attention to SmithZz rifling then, if he's going to be like Alu mode with his rifles, which are quite good indeed. So we've got deployment of grenades outside, but little action. Most of the players are inside. You see Happy and Apex. This is the other wall of smokes, in a sense that it obscures you from people on the low ground, but if you're on the high ground, then you see all. So it's quite risky for EnVy, unless they have a read as to what the play from G2 is. And you can see shox, he's just holding this pixel angle. As soon as he sees somebody pass, he drops the smoke down to ruin any timings. If EnVy are sending people down secret while they're making plays elsewhere, that's going to split the team up and cause problems. 45 seconds left, but once that smoke goes away, they can continue their campaign. But where is shox? Double doors, get the smokes off. Oh, look at that jump from Apex. He sees shox's helmet, and he's charging forward. Another teammate, RpK can't save him. And now he's got himself 1 versus 1. Apex getting these entries. Scream goes down as well. Body needs to go huge. He was going to get traded one way or the other. Now SmithZz, last man standing, has made his way out of CT spawn.
Yep. He's like, guys, come on. Come on. Can't you win the round? It's doing my job over there. He might actually be able to pick up the AWP and save it. That's pretty huge, because I doubt there's just no way he can make the round win in this position. But he has done the best possible thing, which is to get the AWP. He's being cautious, really cautious. He's going to wait for the bomb maybe to blow it closer to him. Or for someone else to try and pick it up and recover it.
That's quite a smart play. And indeed, the hunt is coming in, but not from the low ground. Happy is slowly creeping. surely Happy goes for the AWP. Oh! Can't make it happen, unfortunately. And Happy will take the AWP away. Kenny, got a toy for you!
So Apex, he's really made a big difference here. Obviously, this 1-2 is basically a decisive, like a massive advantage, and they should always win the round from that point. And that's often a question with EnVy. If Apex is at his top form, they can absolutely beat anybody in the majority of cases, like because he can be so good. But his inconsistency has been the problem. Consistency is one of the most difficult things to find as a professional player. Maybe the most difficult thing, actually. So the save comes in, and 5-4 is the score. EnVy are doing a good job so far, I would say.
So shox is going to be rocking the AWP now. And you know, Scream is the one with the forward spawn on this occasion, but shox is the one picking up the AWP. So maybe it's just who's feeling it. But again, I mean, when you have a team where there's just a dedicated AWPer, like he's on a team because he's an AWPer, it's very curious. Although he's also on a team because he's a good friend. So let's see how this works out for G2. No criticisms, just questions. Got that wall of smokes once again. Smith has changed his position, and that's really cool because, I mean, I think Apex is on high ground now. Smith needs to peek.
Smith could get 2 kills if he peeks. He gets 1, and I guess he missed the second one. Taking these deep off angles on the outside continually. Very readable play from Smith. Does go down in the end, leaving shox in 1-on-3. Not a fun position to be in. With an AWP. Ooh, can he get this kill? This is going to be unreal if he gets this. Oh, wow. Okay, there's a chance. There's suddenly a chance for shox. That's the hard kill to get. Swaps out for the AK. shox goes for the play. Gets the instant kill onto NBK. Just Happy left. Will he be able to discover where Happy is? Can he work this one out? Happy playing a very patient game here. shox trying to bait Happy to come into his view. Gets the peek. shox with the clutch. 1 against 3. It looked hopeless. But shox, he managed to find hope in the abyss, James, and there is light once more.
Show me that second frag, man. That was... shox is so awesome to watch. Let's see this play from NBK. Ooh. That is a next level Molotov through a smoke. Right then, where is this shot? Where is this shot? That is so... oh my god.
It's like, I have time to shoot 3 bullets, and then I have to look away because of the flash, and then I can start shooting you again. Oh wait, I got the kill. That's fine. That's amazing.
that is quite nutty indeed. So shox is okay. Well, he's going to get a taste of his own medicine. NBK, oh man, gotta love these French players.
So I mean, talk seriously. About my one-taps.
Seriously, this is crazy, man. It's great. I mean, you rarely see that from NBK because he's almost never like doing the entries for his side. But he's more than capable. You know, he's always the man on the city side towards long on dust 2, etc. Apex, normally the front man for the side, doing what he does. Headshots. It's a headshot party between these two sides. Maybe it'll be quite the domestic matchup overall, after all. 3 men down for the G2 side. Not a single frag just yet. Smith's on his off angles outside. Wondering what has become of his team. bodyy with the UMP. They'll have to bide their time for the moment as EnVy continue to close the gap between these two sides.
It's funny how they keep putting... oh, wow. They keep putting Smiths on these very deep positions, like really, really far away, big off angles, with the rifle and not the... with the silence rifle and not the AWP. It's quite an interesting... quite an interesting decision.
Well, I guess you may not know where you get shot from.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, you in the positions he's playing, you wouldn't want to play an AWP there because you can't get follow-up shots. Like an AWP, you want to have good off angles, but you want the ability to take other angles as well. That's only good for one specific angle, then you have to move. So I kind of get the rifle, but still, it's strange, isn't it? And they're actually going to half buy here, so I have to see if they can get something out of it. Kenny dropping bodies. Bodies being dropped. More bodies being literally dropped. 6-6. It's just chaos.
Yeah, so this has turned into a derby after all then. Just mad violence and shooting each other in the head. I mean, just aiming the hell out of each other. G2 on the eco now. Will EnVyUs read that this is an eco round. I saw a nice timing from Kenny. He's doing the same thing again as well, over towards the squeaky door. I do wonder if this is a legit spawn timing or just Kenny S things. Superhuman. Frenchman. Door open, door closed. SIXER eventually clearing the hut. Needs to back off and reload. Meanwhile, Happy is just going for a quiet stroll around a nuclear facility. SmithZz on the outside again. His sneaky positions. He's going to have a lot of rounds where G2 lose, where he's just going to be the last guy. Which always sucks when you're the last guy. Especially if you're in a position where you haven't seen anything when your whole team die. Because it means that you're going to get called out, oh, your stats for this map are terrible. It's like, well, if you watched the match and weren't stupid, you would see why. 6-7. 2 rounds left in the first half.
Yeah, lots of rifles for both sides. Just the 1 AWP in total.
Of the 6 rounds G2 have won, 5 have been by defusing a bomb.
That tells you a lot. EnVy not having problems getting a bomb down. Okay, shox is dangerous in this position. And oh, Happy gets him. And that is a very fast reaction from RpK, but he's too slow to actually stop them potentially from going to control room. Yep, you can see, oh, Apex goes across, he takes the, oh, wow, how does RpK win those 2 kills? That is a big deal. Now Scream can hold this position down, they will win the round. And he's got help from SmithZz. This is the last attempt, they have to open this up. SmithZz almost good for the double, but not quite. Scream not getting enough there, and that gives opportunity for EnVyUs.
body's making sound cues, but does not appear that they've been heard. Off angle, NBK goes down, but SIXER manages to trade, planting it for main, and that's where RpK is. Last spotted downstairs. Oh, how did he not get that frag? I don't know what happened there.
That's
Barely touched SIXER.
That's like, yeah, that's like RpK is just like not even shooting his gun there.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to see a replay of RpK there if we can, but I doubt they will have that. That's really weird. Like, what is? I guess it just looks weird because he's got a silenced M4. Maybe that's why. Maybe it looked kind of like he wasn't shooting anything, but that's really uncharacteristic. Usually RpK will instantly kill you, so that's a really nice pickup for EnVyUs. Oh, chaos, madness, anarchy.
This is.
How do you commentate this?
I was thinking that myself.
What do you say? Wow, look at yeah, just I don't know. I don't know what to say.
These games are quick. It was weird to see a quick cobblestone earlier as well. Just the rounds in that Godsent match, going for it. People just going for it at the moment. Well then, 7-8, and I mean, I do wonder if like is the T side the stronger side for G2, because
yeah, it might be.
I feel like I'm wondering if EnVy are a favorite at this point. Let's not forget this is G2's home map. This is their home pick. For those of you who didn't listen earlier on, how the picks go in this is the away team vetoes 2 maps. The home team picks from the remaining 5. So G2 have chosen Nuke from a possible 5 maps. It's a great start from Happy. Kenny taking pot shots towards the squeaky door. Runs in, takes body down, and runs out again. NBK putting in work in the meantime. Now Scream alone, but not on this occasion, Scream. No one taps for you.
Yeah, I would expect G2 to have some really vicious, like main and like squeaky splits, stuff like that. Like I would expect them to have some really cool plays, like on the upper bomb side. Especially because you can get on the rafters as well. Like there's a lot of options to just do crazy stuff, but they won't have many opportunities because there's actually, unfortunately for them, it's a lot of very clutch rounds which EnVy stole away with just, again, amazing clutch play on the first half. And then the pistol was lost on the second half. So G2, they're not going to have many opportunities. They've got to make them count. Make that bank.
Almost the ace. Almost the ace. But plenty of money was made indeed. The bank was basically robbed by Happy. Look at the little wings on his skin. Look at the little wings.
So much money. He got $2,700 there, James. From those 3 kills.
That's glorious.
Alone.
That's glorious. That puts EnVy in a good spot.
$900 per kill. Oh my god.
Mag 7 hazard for the win, by the way. That's the best Mag 7 by far. AWP hazard will be amazing. Enough about skins. We've got Glocks and P250 onto Scream. Kenyas, there's no need to overextend. He's looking to single-handedly clean out the outside area. Only an MP9 dropped, and only 2 players remaining, none of which have armor. And there we go.
It's an easy situation with the Glocks and the MP9. It's funny though that KennyS is like actually going all the way deep. And there's like a moment of indecision where he's like, uh-oh, what have I got myself into? And then he's like, oh, I have to commit to this. But it's all good because they have a pretty massive bank, and Happy obviously is kind of the bank for the team as well. If you look at his situation, he's got $6,800 right now. He's sticking to the Mag 7, and now we get into the real Counter-Strikes. We're back into this buy versus buy, and this is where we can see, you know, if G2 really are a Nuke team, we should see it here. We should see it in this first buy round. So I'm looking forward to this one, and so far it's just, they just have to wait out the counter grenades. That's always a frustrating thing, actually, as a tease, having your pace kind of slowed by the CTs as they throw those grenades. But now they can, they have opportunities. I wonder if they're going to try to split onto the A-bomb site. I feel like that's a G2 kind of thing to do. Oh, look, they got smokes, James. This is the best wall of smokes I've seen in a while on this map.
Those smokes are very similar to the ones we saw from the opposing team. I don't know that I like this. I don't like this wall of smokes because if you go towards secret, okay, you have to walk right next to the smokes. Well, actually, that has pros and cons because it might end up being better than the other one. Because I think the other one's worse for you to get pop flashed. You've got more space to work with if someone pop flashes through those smokes, whereas the other ones, and you can just get annihilated with grenades as well. Well, let's see what they can do with their presence in the short area.
Okay, well, the problem is for me that...
In the B area, sorry, secret area.
There's been no contact, and control room has already been fully lost. There's only NBK in that new room in the bomb site. They have all the positioning for the post-plant already. All they have to do is get the bomb down. That's all they have to do. And you see the nades coming in from NBK. He's got some help as well, but everyone's dying. Their positioning just sucks. They gave up too much positioning for absolutely no cost. You can't let the T's just have... You can't let 5 Ts walk into the control room, James. You can't allow that. Because, okay, not all of them walk there. Some of them walk to the other side as well once they got into the site. So, I mean, you have to have somebody to stop that or delay them so you can rotate in front of it at least.
Kenyas had the most unfortunate timing. He was on the ramp looking towards control room, looked away just as somebody peeked over there towards double doors, and then got flashed through double doors and was just on the wrong end of seeing again. And got shot in the face. And that was a big loss for EnVy. Then the dominoes continue to fall. But they still have a 3-round lead over this G2 Esports team. So they will go for the false buy on this occasion. SmithZz leading the frags on this round. Nice headshot onto NBK with a very forward position. That wall of smokes out again. This time the CTs are playing close.
Yeah, I feel like they want to go for the A split now with SmithZz and RpK in main. Because they're getting some pressure. They're trying to waste some utility on the upper side. They're pressuring a little bit. And they did the same smokes outside to suggest that they're going secret, but they're not. Although Apex killed everybody with a 5-7. So that kind of blows up the initial plan because split's not going to work now. So they're going to have to go outside. So they're changing their plan on the fly. So what else can they scrounge together in this round, G2? It's going to be tough to save this one.
SIXER in hell, shox on his way to heaven. One of them will go up, one of them will go down, if you get my drift. KennyS with a nice angle into main, where he's going to have 2 people headed in his direction. Pop flash comes in, but that's going to be easily avoided by KennyS. But shox on the high ground, maybe the killer trade. Fragger, it takes the 180. Looking for KennyS on the site. Dancing around the nuclear thingy-majiggy. But Apex will come in for the save. Wish that my aim was as good as shox's.
I'm sure a lot of people. I think a lot of professional players wish that as well, James.
Probably do.
Probably ones in maybe top 4 teams in the world. Because shox is right up there.
Right then, G2, well, EnVy rather, back to winning ways. Utilities in the right place as well. Now it's G2's time to bring some shenanigans out. Could they go for a fast play in towards A? They've got themselves 4 smoke grenades, so they could... It looks like they'll deploy their wall of smoke outside again. Happy is holding a smoke grenade, inviting these players to make their way through into the warm, welcoming muzzle of his Mag 7 shotgun. So deep G2, maybe trying to draw players outside. I do wonder if they're going to go inside up ultimately. shox just in case somebody chooses to go through the smoke or overextends. He's ready and waiting. EnVy seems to have a read on what G2 are playing with the timing grenades here. shox charging in though, takes Apex down. Down goes Happy as well after 1 frag. Now we've got a bomb plant coming in. SIXER manages to poke out Scream. SmithZz goes down in the meantime, and now SIXER alone towards the squeaky door. He has the timing. He's going to hit shox in the face, but shox survives with 3 HP. The force buy works for G2. And now EnVy's money's ruined once again.
Yeah, God knows where this goes at this point. shox is very good at this game. This one is pretty yeah, that's pretty nice as well. Couldn't take a single bullet there, but he gets the job done. Okay. Mr. shoxy. Pressuring ramp. Rest of the team. Wall of smokes again? Yeah. Quick wall of smokes. Are they going secret? Are they not going wall of secret?
They've got a really deep smoke into main as well.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they bounced it off off the warehouse wall. I haven't seen that one before. Looks pretty useful, but this is not going the way G2 might have liked it to. Down to the 2 versus 2, and now the onus will be on them to plant the bomb because there are so many places these EnVy players could be hiding.
Yeah, Happy's only got a Mag 7. That's a bit annoying. Oh, imagine if Happy has a rifle there. That is a very dead RPK. Bet CT all.
He's got 19 HP.
But he has utility.
You just like losing money.
Yeah.
But yet you won't go to a casino. That juicy deagle sitting there. He can't pick it up though because his other gun would fall on the floor and potentially give his position away.
What if he crouches and presses drop like on an object? So like there's
it would go up and then go down.
The perfect height on the object.
His gun will fly up, guaranteed. Oh, he uses the off angle, but will he wait for both players to show themselves? There's one. Look at him, smart stuff. Lovely spray transfer from SIXER. Patient play. That's what we like to see. Round-winning mentality.
That's such good experience there from SIXER. He just like holds his nerve. Because the thing is that like he knows at that point when he sees this that he has the play to win the round, and he just has to then execute the play to win the round. And he has no problem. Like there's no choking there. It's just like this is what I have to do. I'm just gonna do it now. Just like no pressure kind of like style of thinking. I got this.
I just realized that SIXER is a 1.6er.
Yep. Yep, he is.
shox. I mean, what's happened in this round? shox can't get a single kill either. And EnVy looking to take the pick of G2 just 2 rounds away now. And that force buy from G2 disappeared very, very quickly indeed. Kenny just dispatching people outside. RpK stopped for a look. That kill, that shot onto body is insane. I can't believe he's that fast, and that's inhuman.
Can't believe you've done this. Looks like they're going to challenge him again, like fish in a barrel perhaps for Kenny S. Cajun B's been the most on point today though, as an AWPer, I gotta say. The whack-a-mole.
Smith's doing good work with the scout. Scout's such an enjoyable weapon, but it might not be enough for G2. EnVy taking the round back into their own hands. More Max 7 kills coming in, leaving bodyy alone with a Tech-9, a hope and a prayer. Is it a wing and a prayer? I think there's a wing and a prayer thing going on somewhere.
It's a hope and a prayer. I'm pretty
But
sure.
I think there's a wing and a prayer as well.
Oh, I wouldn't know about that.
I don't know what you do with the wing. Like, is it the wing of like a dove? Is it a chicken wing? Is it fried? You can boil chicken as well. Doesn't sound very tasty though.
I really like that.
Match point EnVy.
I am a fan of boiling chicken. It's awesome. Very tender and succulent afterwards. Okay. 15 to 9 indeed. That's a match point, as you say. And these guys, these two teams did play yesterday. If you missed it, they played on Cash, and I think G2 kind of crushed them. Envious, that is. Is that right? I'm pretty sure. Anyway. Oh, no, it's not really a good look, is it, James? Oh, wow, that's a good start, though. They lose SIXER on ramp. Immediately, push comes in from Happy on the Mag 7. The good old Mag 7. This is one of the maps where you can actually really legitimately play it around this lobby hut squeaky area. It's very good around the vents as well. There's a lot of spots you can play this weapon on this map. It always reminds me of Swag, though, for some reason. I will always think of Swag when I see a player playing this position.
He's banned now.
Hmm?
He's banned.
Banned from what?
From professional CSGO.
He was always banned from professional CSGO, Swag.
He wasn't always banned.
Well, yeah, but he's been banned for ages.
No one's contesting that.
But he's been banned now. Anyway, time to deflect all the players. Oh, I felt like that should have been a double. Happy not getting too much, but Kenny S.
Kenny's had enough.
There you go.
He's had quite enough of this nonsense. He wrecked those. He did all of that and then left the server immediately. He's out of there. Out of there.
Well, there you have it. We have a winner. That's the end of the European broadcast. We have now NA matches. It's Optic NRG, and then it's going to be TSM SK, I believe, as the next 4 maps.
Okay, but before we do that, perhaps we can have a look at the leaderboard after the break with Janko.
Oh, cool.